Good morning. This is Ellen Campbell coming to you with Campbell's Creation. I'm just doing an early morning sewing chat. Nothing's really going on. I just thought I'd just come live. I'm working on a few barrettes. I have my little blocks and stuff cut out. Ooh. I was basically just laying in bed, working in my head, doing something. So I decided to put it to action. My niece been working on her little project. She been sewing. Um, she left it right here. She have the bags with the little blocks and the little squares I have cut up. Hello, Kim. How you doing? Good morning. I'm just doing some little sewing for some hair barrettes that I make. And I've been just sewing randomly, y'all, coming up with ideas of stuff I can make and do to start on my bus fund. In the bio of this video, I have links and it explains to y'all, what it's for. And everything I'm doing now is to go ahead and get me a bus. I've been having a lot going on with me, so I am so tired of procrastinating, putting things off because of different issues and stuff, especially health issues. And I think I'm in the process of getting that squared away. Hello, Kim says, I can't sleep, just restless. I have a cardiologist appointment this morning, so guess I'm stressed about it. Oh my goodness. Kim, do you drink coffee? Do they let you drink coffee? If you do, try your warm cup of coffee, and that might help you to relax. Coffee is designed to keep you awake, but sometimes just having something warm relaxes you too. She said, I can definitely understand your point. Thank you, Kim. You really know what I'm going through. I done had so much stuff come up against me and on me and about me and everything else. It's just tiresome. I'm at the point really to where I'm like, I don't have time for this. I just let God take care of that and let him take care of this. He said, cast all our cares upon him. I'm going to use mine. I'm casting. You can love people's, even from a distance. Help them and whatever you can do. I call it a service call. Oh my goodness. Kim said, I have to drink decaf, but for now, I'm just drinking water. I have a catheter because of this health issue, and I'm definitely casting my cares on him. Amen, Kim. You doing the right thing. That's all we can do. I kind of feel like I've been stressed and worrying about stuff. Man, I ain't got time to be worried about this stuff. When Jesus said he'll take care of it, sometimes we be worried about stuff, and all we have to do is just give it to him and don't take it back. What we gonna do with it? Worry and stress over it. Oh, I need to put something in here. I'm drinking some cool water this morning myself. I should have went down to my kitchen and at least got me a full cup of water. Ooh, trying to get these corners poked out. Now, this is the kind of pattern I designed myself. It might be a pattern design out there, but I'm sewing these little squares. And I came up with the measurement, so it ain't no pattern to this. I'm the pattern. And I'm just closing them up, sewing them into little square pockets, sewing them up. But they make some beautiful hair barrettes. And I have my fabric already cut out here, y'all. I just sit down a little while yesterday. Oh my goodness. Kim says the appointment is because an EKG showed my heart is skipping beats. So this is necessary before I can have surgery. You know what, Kim? Don't stress too much. Please don't stress too much, because if your heart is skipping a beat, they gonna probably just put in a pacemaker. And a lot of time I think the pacemaker go to this side of the body, but it's certain frequencies you can't be around, because if they do that process, you have to be careful around microwave ovens and different frequencies. But they'll explain all that to you if that's the case. That might not even be the case. We're gonna remember, you put it in God's hand, and when God fix it, it's gonna be fixed. So here is one of these squares, and I'm gonna, I don't want to lay them in my box. I'm gonna lay them to the side over here. See how many of these can I get sewn. I'm gonna just sew and sew and sew and sew. I made a set of barrettes with this design here, and it is so pretty. So I said I was gonna continue to use this method for a minute, because y'all, I do the little rounds as well. So maybe in the process of all this, I can bless some girls as well. Be a happy Christmas present or something. Listen to me, a happy Christmas. An end of the year gift. Somehow Christmas just ain't Christmas to me no more. Not that I really was all into it. The only holiday that I really like is Passover. Kim says, I'll be so grateful when this is over next week. I know you will. I'm praying for you, Kim. Kim said the surgery is because I have a mass blocking thing on my lower left side. The heart thing has happened before. Never been an issue till now. It's in God's hand. Yes, it is. I'm sorry you're going through this, Kim. I've been having issues with my back. Finally got my appointments and stuff scheduled, but guess what they with? I'm going to be in with a neuron surgeon, but before I can go to him, they want me to go through therapy, MRIs, CAT scans, more therapy. If that don't work, they want to give me shots in my back and stuff. And I'm like, that sounds like torture. But if that's what I got to do to stay active, I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to do it. So you just keep in mind how, what you have to do, Kim, to stay here. You are a blessing. You know that? You are a blessing to somebody on this planet. Everybody walking around is a blessing, I'm telling you. We basically here to learn how to love and care for ourselves as well as care for others. Ain't that something? God is actually training us to love and not hate. I mean, love is a powerful portion, y'all. It's a powerful spiritual thing as well. When I get up, I just think about the love of Jesus. He didn't have to do it, but he did. He didn't have to do it, but he did. Yes, he did. He didn't have to do it, but he did. Yeah, yeah. I done started singing. Oh, my goodness. Probably a little bit too early for that. Get pushed out. These fabrics might not look too hopping right now, but they're like scraps, and I'm taking small scraps, making these hair barrettes, and I'm gonna make them till the cows come home. That's all. They do me good, to just sit down and make them. Now, see, I make them into this block with no raw edges, and then I take my needle and thread and I hand sew them together till they come out something like this. I have to trim these little threads, but it come out a little something like that, and then I put more than one together. I put like 2 or 3 of them together and create something different. Oh, Jesus, you don't have to move that mountain. Just give me that strength to climb. Lord, don't take away my stumbling blocks. Just lead me all around. Lord, I don't bother nobody. I try to treat everybody the same. Lord, don't take away my stumbling blocks. Just lead me all around. Now when my family will slay me, and these things too they will do, Lord, don't touch them. Mm-mm. Just make them give their life to you. Oh, sweet Jesus, you don't have to move that mountain. We be going through different stuff. We call them a mountain. But we said, Lord, you don't have to move that mountain. Just give me the strength to climb it. Sometimes I be saying, Lord, just go with me. I got to go through this. Go with me. He left his comforter here for us so he can be with us and go with us and teach us and edify us. Oh, my goodness. Hello. I can't pronounce your name right. That's Gise Gersela. Is that right? She said, hello, Miss Ellen and Kim. Hello, how you doing? She said, beautiful singing. Thank you. Thank you. I love when you sing, Miss Ellen. You have our own prayer time and worship, and it's beautiful. Thank you, Kim. A lot of time we be needing prayer and worship or just to hear that song. You know, some songs can be healing. And when you going through different stuff, it be on time just to hear right on time. I be singing and talking and teaching if I can, you know, because in the end, I want to hear job well done. My mother has always been in church. She kept us in church. I remember walking to church, y'all. The church wasn't too far from our house. It wasn't even a mile away. Ooh, excuse me. It wasn't a mile away. It might have been a quarter of a mile. And we would be walking down the road, me and my sisters and brothers. We have our Sunday school books, and Sunday school was the important stuff back then. How you gonna learn if you don't go to Sunday school? Then the older you get, you still need to go to Sunday school because that's how you retain the message. A lot of people don't teach and talk about Sunday school, but yeah, that's how you retain and keep the message. You learn, and then it'll come back to you. You know, the Holy Spirit will bring them thoughts back. Oh, I had this before when I was young, and it was about this and that. Oh, Sunday school lesson be so good, y'all. I ain't been going to church because due to my back and stuff, but guess what? That gonna change. That about to change. I be catching the services on Zoom and Facebook and places like that, trying to stay in service, but it ain't Sunday school. You have a lot of people out here in this world say they love Jesus, and when it really come down to proving it or doing something good, that's out the window. Okay, you said just pronounce it Grisella. I hope I pronounced that right. Oh, that's good. You're getting your sewing room together. That is so good. I've been thinking about mine as well. I've been thinking about taking a sewing machine down to the basement and I think I'm going to take the little small featherweight. I have the brother one stored under this table here. And that's an older model brother sewing machine. But I like that thing. I really like it. It's a mean workhorse. I can mash it and sew like I'm sewing this right here. I can't sew on all of them, but I usually keep 2 or 3 setups in my basement. So if my granddaughter come over, she can sew, or if my niece come over, we be all, sitting sewing together. Sometime I have caught them, did a video. They on this channel somewhere down the line. Sort of in the beginning. I'm not going to even turn this just yet. I'm going to just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Do some of these. You know what? Let me change color. I have a stack here that I can just pick, do some more colors. I'm putting right sides together to create this little box for the hair bows. And it been irritating me, y'all. It been irritating me that I ain't did nothing to get my bus yet. I've been trying to get some of everything else, but I ain't been getting my bus. And I got to have that bus, because once I get that bus, I want to start a community action where I can teach anybody that wants to learn how to sew. And my idea was to park this bus on Walmart parking lot. With permission, of course. I'm not going to just stay there. I'm going to park it like for a day and be able to teach somebody something, After that, I come home, or I have parking in the back where I can park a long bus. But I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to have to get rid of one of these vans I got. Kim says, Giselle. Is that right? She said, Giselle. We even took alikes. We even what? Look alike. Some look at us and say it's easy to see we're a sister. We just laugh and agree. I know that's right. Going to pick and move stuff now, but we'll be listening. Okay, do what you gotta do. That is awesome. I'm glad you're able to stop by while you're working on organizing your sewing space. I know it's early in the morning. I didn't think anybody might be up, but I said, well, if they is, this will be a good time to we can sit and chat and sew. Now, see, these gonna be, when I put them together, I'm gonna show y'all. I probably, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of the one I already have made like this, and I just post it, make a YouTube post. Y'all check it out later. You'll see what I'm working on. The ones I made is solid. Well, it's not solid, but it's one color. And I want to be able to mix my colors. Mixing the colors so I can just blend them with whatever I got to work with, y'all. This will help keep your mind off of little stuff too, Kim. While we sit and chat. Okay, she says she's listening. I ain't never thought I'd be making hair bows again. Some years back, I used to make hair bows. I used to make them and put them on my children's head. But then other people liked them and they wanted some, and I made a few. I used to put them on a big poster board, but I cut it up into quarters, and I will put maybe 5 or 10, just put some all over it. Have them in sets or something, and put them on there and offer them. Oh, this the color red I use right there, y'all. I made the set. I'm going to show y'all. I put after I can list the photo, rather. I ain't going to be able to sit in this chair too long. It's early in the morning and I can feel it kicking up already. That's that sacroiliac pain. That's one pain don't nobody want. It had my head hurting. Back hurting. Hip hurting. Knees hurting. Everything be hurting. I got told yesterday by the it's a group called, I don't know if it's Caring Angels or it's some angels. They gonna start coming out helping me. I'm gonna have a nurse to come out and help me, and y'all know I've been fighting with this. I've been fighting, tell you the truth. I'm like, I don't want nobody coming to help me. If they come and help me, it gonna make me stop moving more. I mean, I've been dealing with that, stressing over it, but I decided to go and take my help, because if I take my help, I can heal quicker. So hopefully whatever going on with me, I can get it fixed. I'm probably gonna be on a walker, y'all. But that's okay too. If that's the road I got to travel, long as Jesus come on, go with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Oh, how you talk with me. Oh, how you tells me that I am your own. You know my name. You know my name. Oh, how you talk with me. Oh, how you tells me that I am a friend. Singing and singing, y'all. You know my name. When you're going through, just think about God knows your name. He knows it. He knows it before we even got here into the world. You know my name. Oh, Kim. She said my sciatica too is awful. I am so sorry, Kim. You are going through a lot right now. I'm just going to keep you lifted up in my prayers and my praise. So when I pray and praise him, I'm doing it for you as well. You know my name. Oh, how you walk with me. Oh, how you talk with me, oh Lord. Oh, how you tells me that I am your own. Oh, yes. If I can just learn the whole song. And now I'll pour out my heart to you. That's what I'm going to have to do. It's kind of hard for me to learn stuff, though, y'all. I have to write it down or print out the lyrics, you know. And I ain't got no printer hooked up to anything, so I can't get my printer to work, and it's difficult. I just love singing and praising God, you know, because I understand the process. I understand there's no human going to do what Jesus did for us. And even he wasn't human, but he came through. You came through. All night. I didn't give up. Oh no, I cried out to the Lord. Can I get a witness? Ooh, you came through. I've been cutting. I have small pieces of fabric, you know, that I cuts to make these. And when I was cutting these, y'all know what came to my mind? It was like, Lord, a couple pieces of tulip pink scraps would make a nice bow. I'm like, yeah, tulip pink. I don't think I had a tulip pink scrap a day in my life, to be honest. I done learned so many different ways now that I can do this. These are barrettes. And I have showed y'all some of the Kleenex boxes I make. And the way I make them, I ain't seen nobody make them like that before. I'm the first one, so if it is somebody out there, you know, they ain't showed it. But I cover my boxes in epoxy. And the reason for that is when they sitting on your table or wherever they sitting, if they collect in a dust, you can take a wet wipe or something and just wipe the dust off. And I think that's good. You know, you got something that gonna last some time. It ain't gonna tear up, but the thing is, you can wipe it off. You ain't got to throw it in the wash machine. And a lot of time when you get my age, washing is a struggle anyway. Especially when you got back issues going on and a few other things. But I've been thinking too on this holiday season coming up, what can I do to give back? And I also listed in the description of this video where I'm just sewing and stuff, but I put in there where I shared a link for Chime, the Chime card. If anybody interested in a new debit card or something, to use that link, and I will receive a reward for maybe 10 peoples or so that signs up and join. And it's just the beginning for me. And then I have another link, which is PayPal, on the banner screen of my YouTube channel. That is PayPal. That's a donation link for Jeffrey Hobson. He lives in Canada and he's disabled. He'd had both legs amputated, and I shared his link. So he trying to get him another vehicle. He's a van dweller. And I shared his link, so if anybody wanted to help him, they more than welcome, because we're using his own link like that. Nothing I have to touch or deal with. It's just, a way for me to help or give back to somebody that really needs it. I watch him and Chrome, Van Dwellers, the Cat Lady Van. I even subscribe to Joseph, Mr. Sunshine Baby. I got a bunch of them I'm subscribed to. I got the Bus Life Peoples. I have Isaac Turner in A Bus Life Story, and I have Jaylena in Leave Her a While. I'm even subscribed to oh my goodness, what's her name? Her bus name Gumboot. Gumboot. I can't think of her name. She's a good one too. And then I'm subscribed to Where is Brittany? She have a little small bus, but her bus just experienced engine problem. She took her bus to Walmart and they took all the oil out of her bus and didn't put no more in it. And she gonna be doing a live something about that, because Walmart tore up her bus and they don't want to fix it. But let me correct that. They will fix the engine, but they want to go in and repair the engine she got without a warranty. Now, if they would just give her a warranty on that repair, she would be all right. I was like, wow. I mean, don't they know this is what she living in? This is her house. She got to have that. There's so much stuff going on, y'all. It ain't even funny. We even got right down to food shortage and stuff like that. And I'm like, there's so much going on. That's a good reason to stay prayed up, y'all. I think I'm going to start from this side and work my way around to the other side. Now, this is the red I used to create the first set of bows I made. And I will be adding a picture of it, so. I supposed to have been left a turning hole to turn to the right side out. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was just checking my messages. Make sure I ain't miss nobody coming in, because y'all know I'm just sitting here running my mouth this morning. Okay, I'm leaving my hole now. Is that big enough? Yeah. These little barrettes gonna be so cute, y'all. I gotta get my order placed for the stuff I'm gonna need to finish these on out. I've been watching where they doing signature hair bows. You know, where they can make hair bows and put the child name on it. I think it's cute, but I don't want my child name on her hair bow. I don't need the kidnapper knowing her name. That's how I see that. She walking around with a hair bow that says Brittany or something, and oh, here go the stranger. Come here, Brittany. I got some candy, Brittany. That's when parents got to teach their children, do not take candy from everybody. But Halloween teach them different. Halloween said, go get that candy. Okay, start my hold early off. I'm leaving about a 3-inch gap, maybe 2. Have you been able to sew anything, Kim? I know you're going through right now, but you know, I find sewing helped me take my mind off a lot of stress and stuff. And then when I'm in the bed, like I can't really do anything much for myself. I'm really bogged up then. Yeah. But y'all know I like those van dwellers shows and the bus life shows, cause I'm trying to get a bus myself, and I like them because they building out these buses and stuff, and the little sofas they build in them required they have cushions on them, and when I can help out, sometimes I tell them, look, I make your cushions for your couch. I can cover a couch pillow. I can pipe too. I have experience sewing piping into things and stuff, and that kind of works out. And then once I get the pillow made, if anything left, we don't throw nothing away. We make an extra throw pillow. Somebody can lay their head on if needed. All right. Just to move my feet, y'all, is a struggle. Hi, Sherlock Souls. He said, good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm just working on sewing a few squares for some hair barrettes I'm making. And I have my first one made already, but I took it to my basement, and I will post a picture later. Just create a post. And my idea them ran from that. So the set I made is like a solid color, but I want to kind of mix up my colors here. And I have not done a mixed color one yet. I don't know why I'm just sitting making all these like this. I'm just, when God puts something in your mind, you gonna do it. That's how it is for me. I just gonna do it. I know I'm struggling. I'm trying to get my bus and stuff, y'all. These winters are beautiful here in North. I mean, let me say that again. The winters up here are brutal. And to have a bus would be a lifesaver for me. I can travel south when it's cold here due to my arthritis, due to a lot of my bone issue and illness. So that's what that all about. And Kim, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. That pain is no joke. Cute little square. I ain't flipped it over, but I have some. I can turn it over later. I cut up a lot of little squares here, y'all. I'm going to go and sew these up. Right sides together. And then I go back to my bed. That's where I will turn them right side out. And I can close the holes by hand as well. So I need a few more stitches right here. What you working on? What you got under your needle, Sherlock? You're on early, LOL. Yes, I am. I didn't think anybody would be up, really. Oh, that coffee sounds good. Wished I had made me one. Ow. Ooh, wee. Where am I? I have to leave my hole some little extra space because the stiffness and stuff in my hand. Trim off these corners so when I'm sitting and turn it right side out, won't have that bulge. Ooh. That was a lot. I'm basically doing this here. Sewing them, flip them. That flipped nice and easy. Okay, I take my pencil, push out these corners. I don't have to take, I might need the other end on that one. Make sure I get that tip out. Round the corners. Some people like them. Something about that tip I have to see though. And I'm making little squares like that, and I can sew my closure up with the machine or by hand. I prefer to do it with the machine though, since they're gonna be hair bows. barrettes. I used to love making barrette. I forgot about it. And then when I go in to make them, I just sew them. But the way I'm doing mine, this is just the base of it. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to add either some tulle or some ribbon or something to these so they be beautiful. I like pretty stuff too. That's what I'm working on. Sherlock said, you're on. Okay, I read that. What are you making, Miss Ellen? They're barrettes. Never mind. You just said you're making bows. Yeah. Making bows. I'm making this stuff, packing it up, y'all. I have to put it away. I can only keep so much here in the house. I pack it up, put it in totes or something, and I can take it out to my storage. And if my daughter need anything, when she do a festival or something, I can just go grab or something. I miss my daughter down south. I've been missing her some kind of awful. I'm getting ready to head that way too. You know what? I've been procrastinating. I'm supposed to have been getting my ticket. I better figure out how to price the airline ticket around here. I'm going to be stuck. I can't ride no bus with this saddle. Last time I rode the bus, it let me know. It took them like maybe 24 hours or something to do a 12-hour trip, and I was sick. I was so sick. I said, ooh, I never do this again. Before I catch that bus, I'd rather ride the train. But with the issues with the train, I don't know if the train's running. Y'all know the trains was what was that? They was about to close down. And my legs is sore. I'm glad they didn't though. Not that we could be out the woods of that, but it's just so much going on. What y'all working on? What y'all got under y'all needle this morning? Or is this too early for y'all? I didn't think I would be up sewing this early myself, though. I'm pretty much just not doing anything else. I've been struggling to cook, y'all. Struggling to do a lot of stuff I have to do. Sherlock says, where are you located at now? And where in the South is your daughter? I'm in mid-Michigan, 32 outside. Ooh, it sure is. I'm in Indiana. My daughter is in Mississippi. Now, the difference between Indiana and Mississippi is like night and day. I bet the weather in Mississippi is nice. The weather up here is wicked. And I call it wicked because it be killing cold. I be thinking about all the homeless peoples here. How do they survive it? I mean, this time of year when the cold is coming, I know the shelters be overflowing. Overflowing. All the northern states. It just make me think what is people to do. I have a picture somewhere online. I with the braids in my hair and a purple quilt behind my head. I made that purple quilt when I was in Mississippi. And when I moved up here, I donated that quilt towards feeding the hungry, the homeless, the hungry, anybody that was in need of food with a ministry organization. And they did a wonderful job. They fed the people. And here it is again. And when this holiday season and stuff start coming around, I be thinking about the homeless and the hungry, the less fortunate. I mean, I'm blessed to have a roof over my head. And, a lot of people just can't afford it. Make me wonder how they doing. Are they all right? I wonder how is they cared for their health and stuff like that. And y'all know there's a lot of senior citizens out here that is homeless. Ain't got a place to stay due to they can't afford it on the income they have. They living on the streets, hand to mouth, and they living from door to door, friends and stuff. And half of them can't take a bath because they don't have a place to go to let them take a bath. And it's just sad. You work hard all your life and get old, and then you toss outside. You in the streets. Sherlock says, it's wicked here also. It's going to be 65 to 70 for the next few days. This is after high winds, rain, and storm. You know what? Might be my issue too. My body just aches so much when it's gonna storm and rain. Ooh, now that's sure enough bitter weather for me. I have arthritis so bad, y'all. It was all in my eyes. And I have gout. For a woman to have gout, oh boy. That's the swelling and stuff that comes with the arthritis you have. I mean, my hand look kind of big. Y'all see it? But it's a little swollen. It's not bad. When it's bad swollen, I can't use these hands at all. Just imagine me trying to go to the bathroom and can't wipe my butt. That kind of bad. I was about to turn that. Right sides together. That's why I be sewing and making stuff, I guess. Much as I can while I can. So during the time I can't sew, when the time I can't sew, I can work on something else, I guess. I enjoy talking to my daughters, when they're not working. They have me laughing, cracking up. I talk to my daughter down south in Mississippi a lot because, I be wanting to try to keep up with what's going on or how everybody's doing and check on my friends and stuff down there. I have a few elderlies I do go see about when I go home. It's just how I was raised. Check on your elders, see how they doing, you know. Young people don't do that too much no more. Check on your elders. See, do they need help with anything? Do they dishes need washing or just whatever it might be. They might need laundry done. I was raised somebody like that. Oh, let me mute y'all for a minute. My sinus acting up. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sherlock said, my hands are not swollen this morning. I'll be able to sew today. Arthritis sucks. It sure do. It sucks big time. But it's like a double slap or something when you have arthritis and then you got sciatica to go with it. It's like every day I live and breathe, I'm in pain. Every day. And I depend on Jesus to bring me through each and every one of them. When he said cast all our cares upon him, I sure do, because I can't carry this alone. I have a torn rotator cuff in this right shoulder, and that come from a fall. When I was back home in Mississippi, I was running trying to get my telephone. It was ringing and fell in the hallway. Failed, and I was gonna hit my face, but to keep from hitting my face, I shift my body to the right side and it fell on this shoulder and torn the rotator cuff in this shoulder. For a long time I had to walk around with my arm in a spleen. Couldn't use my arm again. I said, oh God, what's going on with me? I got to slow it down. I got to be careful. I'm tearing me apart. Trying to hurry up and do something. Now, if I miss that call, they'll call back if they want me. Slow it down. You live and you learn. Live and you learn. I better try to check on my brother this weekend. Just give him a call. I like talking to him too. He dealing with arthritis and bone issues and stuff. He done had one spinal surgery. And I went to check on him. I was worried. I'm glad I did because at that time he wasn't even walking. He was in the process of having physical therapy, but he couldn't get around too good. He had two vehicles and stuff and couldn't really drive to go to the store or anything. And I'm glad my daughter took me to see about him. He live in Milwaukee. And I would love to see him again. But in the process, I want to stop by Gary, Indiana, check on my sister. I got a chance to hear her voice last night and chat with her. I've been chatting with her for a couple of days now, though. I'm probably going to call her today and be chatting with her, but I got two sisters left, and I think I'll be calling both of them, check on them today, see how they doing. I still have this yellow and green Kleenex tissue box I made out of scraps from the quilt I did the raffle on. That one going to my sister in Memphis. She's pretty sick, but I love her to pieces. She the one that went paid for a cruise, y'all. She the one paid for a group cruise and told me, I want you to come. You going on this cruise with us. Everything I already paid for. She said, you ain't got to do nothing but just be here. Show up. She's stage 4 cancer, y'all. I don't care how bad I'm hurting. If I have to crawl, slide, get somebody to pull me by the toe, I'm being on that cruise. This might be the last time we get to be an outing together and love on one another and just laugh and relax and have fun. And the way my body is going, I need it. I need it too. She surprised me though. And I can understand why. She want to experience something different while she can. I lost my oldest sister 3 years ago. She had cancer. That's why I'm talking about this, y'all, because October is Cancer Awareness Month. And a lot of people single it out for breast cancer, but cancer is cancer. And it can hit anybody, anywhere, any given time. It's something, y'all. And there isn't a cure for it just yet. Y'all see I'm talking about to sew up my finger. Make sure you rest, Kim. Yes. It will be soon. I had rotator cuff surgery in 1994. I have full use of my arm now, even though I have arthritis. I never had mine fixed. The day of the surgery, the day that my surgery was scheduled to take place, something happened. And I didn't get to have that surgery. I had to cancel it. I was upset, but I had to. I ain't have no other choice. And that was a setback for me. A big setback. But I can still use my arm because when it first happened, it locked up my shoulder and I had to go in to see the doctor and they have to give me a couple of injections in it. And the injections unfroze it. No. He gave me some injections in my shoulder and then he snapped it or something. I didn't feel the pain because he had just gave me the shots in it. So whatever he did to reset or adjust my shoulder, it worked. All the inflammation dried up. I can still feel it from time to time because I didn't get it repaired. Oh, this one piece. And I just thank God. Thank God for being God all by himself. Thank him. We said thank God for being God all by himself, but we know it's God the Father and God the Son. So I just thank both of them for who they are, for the love they carrying for us. Because if they had let Satan had his leeway, we wouldn't even exist. We wouldn't exist at all. Now with these blocks I got here, I have some more. That is a smaller block. But I'm going to look around. I'm going to mix my colors. I'm not just going to sew up all the same colors to make the same color bow. I like mixing mine up, like throwing a little flavor in the bowl. Do a little sewing like Emerald Lagasse cooks. He be bam. Put a little flavor with it. I ain't watched him in a long time. I used to love to watch the Food Network. The reason I used to watch it was because they would teach you how to make a simple meal that is good and healthy. And prevention, from eating a bunch of junk food. And I liked it. But Rachel Ray, she was my queen. I used to love to watch Rachel Ray and the Barefoot Contessa. Rachel Ray and them used to have those block parties where she cooked and the whole community come out to the streets. Oh, that was nice. I like that stuff. And even now, my goddaughter is doing a Feed the Hungry in Belzona, Mississippi. And she inviting anybody and everybody to come out that is close or local to Belzona, Mississippi. And she said, tell a friend and tell that friend to tell a friend, and y'all just show up and get the plates. She have a intention to serve at least 500 people or more. So I'm glad I thought about that to mention this on this channel. I don't know if any of my viewers from Mississippi are close to Belzona, which is the catfish capital of the world. And they had a lot of catfish ponds at one point, growing catfish and stuff, and so much done changed, y'all. It's only a few ponds left. I mean, everybody could find work at that time, you know. Just go work on a catfish pond. And for the women, it wasn't so much working on the pond, but they could work the hatcheries where they take care of the eggs, the fish eggs. And I thought that was so cool. Like, women can be a part of this too. Them good jobs. You be up all night long babysitting fish, though. Fish eggs. And being a woman, you be in the hatchery, and there's a possibility that a snake could come in there with you. I experienced that too. I don't go walking through them hatcheries like, go and look at the fish. You better step on a snake, not paying attention. But Mississippi has so many good things, you know. Till when the ponds went down, you know, that's when a lot of people just started leaving the state to find jobs. Leaving the states. And when all the people leave the state like that, who gonna farm the fields and who gonna do, you know, drive the tractors? A job is a job. Be nice if they was paying you enough to stay there and work them jobs, though. I know the children nowadays, they rather leave home, go get them a college degree to find them a better job. If they don't get a better job, they rather start their own business. And I've been thinking of ways where I could change stuff and do something different. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, though, because I have health issues. I said if the country will do free health care for everybody, then this country could stand alone by itself. It could stand alone by itself. I do believe that, because if everybody could get whatever ailing them fixed and cured and healed, oh my God. You know how many people be working? Don't nobody really want no hand-me-down. Like, oh, I pay you this for being sick or disabled or something. If you was fixed and healed and cured, you can go out and make your own money. Then the country would definitely stand by itself. It don't need China and Russia and Kuwait or any other country to bag it up. What y'all think on that? Y'all know I never did this before. I never talk politics on my channel. I do apologize, but it's something I've been thinking about, and it came to my mind. I have a notification blocking. Oh, yes, block parties. They were the thing of the past. But you know what? All that need to come back. People need to bond and be there for one another. That's where, you know, back in the days when people was doing killing hogs and stuff, the community came and helped. As a community, you was able to communicate with your neighbor, laugh, and work at the same time to get stuff done. And at the end of the day, each person that participated and helped took a bag home. I mean, you didn't just kill your hogs and eat by yourself. The person that helped you get to take food home too. And I have a lot of skills. I learned to smoke meat, smoke fish, smoke deer. I can smoke that meat where it tastes so good. The wild flavor in it will not be there. It's a reason why you smoke that meat. And it purifies the meat. I ain't know how important that was. And that too could be a lot of some of our troubles. Eating in it and everything ain't purifying the meat. Oh my. I done sit here and sold all these up. I'm looking for more, y'all. I done talked and sold all these here up. Wow, wow. All right. When I tell y'all I done worked hard all of my life, I have. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to go grab me some coffee. I done sold all these, y'all. Okay, I have a few here. I done turned over already, so I'm not gonna keep y'all and prolong this. I can lay down and turn these over. My lower back is really nagging me right now. I want to thank y'all for coming in and so in chat with me this morning. It's coffee time, y'all. See you later, Sherlock. Well, I'm going to go and close this out. Kim, you take care of yourself. Sherlock, I see y'all later. Thank y'all for popping in. Have a blessed morning and a beautiful day. Bye now.